Well, hello all. Welcome back to Miss Raga's Art Room. Thrilled to have you. So, we've made our cylinder. It's beautiful and smooth. Let's talk handles, okay? I've got a good joint. I'm ready. I've got my base. Let's talk handles. So, first thing I want you to think about is feel the weight of the cylinder. This is pretty hefty. You need a substantial handle to do your joining work. So my rule of thumb is quite that. Your handle should be probably somewhere around the thickness or the width of your thumb. Now remember, your handle can be made any type of construction. Coil, pinch, slab. Remember, pinch is the hand form method. Mine's kind of a combo of both. I created a thick coil that I tapered, okay? I slipped and scored, okay, some hand form pieces to the top to create the bristles of the brush from my sketch, right? Refreshing my sketch here. Oop, there it is, okay? So I did some hand forming and did a slip and score join, and now my handle's ready to attach, all right? If it's really soft and squishy, you may need an extra bag to support, to help it keep its shape as it firms up. The other thing I want to talk about is joining surface area. Do you see how much surface area I have to do my slip and score onto to do my join? Okay, you want to have a really, really good surface area. You don't want to have just like trying to join just that little end, not enough, right? Or just that little point. That's not enough surface area to join onto. You need enough to really get good contact so we get a strong chemical bond when it fires in the kiln. Okay, let's review score and slip. Oh, and it would help too if I got a brush. Sorry folks, let me pause, be right back. There we go. A brush would definitely help. Okay, so here we go. Let's remember, we score really well where we're going to join on the piece. And I mean really rough that surface up, right? Get a good attachment. Really rough that surface up. Okay. And where it's going to go onto our clay surface. So I can see about at that top and bottom section. And again, really rough that surface up. Remember, we do it twice to make it nice. So I score both the piece and where it's going. And then I'm going to slip both the piece I've made and where it's going. And remember, you don't smooth out those score marks. You need those score marks to act as the clay Velcro. So we're not smoothing anything out. We're just roughing up and adding on. There we go, gorgeous, that looks great. Okay, now a little push and wiggle. Really get a good attachment. You want to feel it really kind of stick, like almost vacuum seal on in there. Beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe up my extra slip off the surface. I don't need all that extra slip sitting on there, so I'm going to clean that up, right? We don't want it to be puddly. It actually makes it a little bit more difficult to sculpt. So I'm going to get all of that off of there. And then I'm going to continue doing any of my large additive pieces, additive sculpture, right? Adding more clay on, just like my handle here. Okay, before I start thinking about any carving or detail work. Now, as a final note, do not handle your mug by the handle, like pick it up like this, okay, until after it's fired. We're still going to continue through all of the construction, through all of the carving, through all the smoothing to handle our mug just like so, okay, and not pick it up by the handle, because this join is not strong yet, right? I mean, we have joined it, but it won't be that nice chemical bond until it's fired, so we don't want to have anything breaking or snapping loose. So just make sure that you've done a really good join and continue to handle the mug by its side or leaving it flat on its base. All right? Okay, join me next time in Miss Raga's Art Room so that we can start talking about some of those bigger additive sculpture pieces.